It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad. All right, let's get into this, man. I'm excited.
All right, let's do it.
All right, baddies, welcome to another episode of ICBTB Podcast, also known as It Can't Be That Bad Podcast. Today, I'm joined by Berkeley's finest. I'm joined here today by LOE Gino. How tall are you?
6'2".
Man, that's messed up.
6'3".
That is, you increased it.
6'3" and a half.
Oh, it keeps going up.
6'2". 6'2" and a half.
Dude, how's life been?
Life is cool. Life come with its ups and downs, but you always can learn from the downs.
Yeah. Oh, sure. That's a very good way to put it. Mm-hmm. And especially like with what you do, I think it's very admirable that you're able to juggle everything and still tackle everything with quality. You know?
Thank you.
I was telling you downstairs that like in your music, it's very apparent that it's relatable. Like you are this relatable father, you're this hard worker, yet you still make time to go into the studio and have like 15, 20 minutes of studio time just to get it in type of thing, man. So like, I mean, I interview a lot of artists, dude, and you really got it going. So good
Thank
for you,
brother.
man.
Appreciate it.
What are like the main differences that you feel like have happened since you've started dropping music? Let's say like the first thing you got on like streaming services like back in 2018, and then like jump forward to like 6 years later. What's happened?
The main difference is I don't know. I don't know if I've ever really actually thought about that. I think the quality.
Yeah.
The quality, I think, bro, so if somebody go listen to my music from 2018 until now, so I feel like, damn, bro, like, it don't even sound like it's the same person. Mm-hmm. You feel me? It is, but it don't sound like it would, I don't know how to explain it. I think just the growth in the music. But also, too, like, the reaction from people is probably like a lot different then than now. But I feel like that's for everything. You feel me? When anybody's first starting out something, unless you're super, super talented. I wasn't hella talented when I started. At least for me, it was kind of harder to see. Just being like unbiased and realistic. But from then until now, it's just, you know, I love it. I work hard at it. You work hard at something and you do it consistently, you're going to get better. Yeah. And that's just it.
And your standards have just grown. So it's not that you were bad at all, but like Gino's standards have risen since then. And you're meeting those standards and exceeding them.
Yeah.
And like, it's dope to know that like your live performances match and exceed like what you hear on fucking street. Dude,
yeah, that's tight. Yeah,
it's so cool.
I always trying to do a little cat and off every single show. Like, I'm very good for making the crowd do the Cupid shuffle, or nigga. I had a show in February and we played Simon Says in Green Light.
Dude, this is great. You are bringing a different kind of light to hip hop performance. Dude.
I feel like bro, like, all right, so we consume so much, we do so many different things. It's always an event. It's always something, right?
Yeah.
You got to leave a lasting impression some way.
Yeah.
Whether like, no matter what it is, you got to leave some type of lasting impression. And I just don't never want to do it in a sense to where it's going to compromise like myself. You feel me? Yeah. So like... Like, I don't know, I feel like I make a lot of serious music, right? I do like a lot of reflection. But at the same time, bro, I'm one of the biggest trolls in the world. You feel me? So, like, yeah, nigga, you gonna pull up to the show and we gonna play Red Light Green Light.
Dude, it is interesting. The first time I met you, I was hosting Kaleidoscope last year, about a year ago. And you were the headliner there. And so, like, I walk up to you because, you know, I'm asking the questions, like, so, like, how do you want me to introduce you, blah, blah, blah. And you were doing like the most big dick energy type of sit back in the couch that I was just like, I'm kind of nervous to even like ask what this guy, how he wants to be introduced and whatnot. Yeah. And like you were hella like cool. Like you were like, you know, like movie cool.
That's fine.
Like I gotta go hide my girl cool. But you know, now that I've gone to like chop it up with you for a little bit, it's nice to see this kind of like trolly side of
bro,
you.
I'm cool as fuck, bro. Like I'm goofy as fuck, bro. Like for sure. Like I know people don't realize that about me. I know, especially too in public, I come off just kind of real reserved and like to myself. But bro, like, come on, bro.
It's cool. You got to keep people guessing.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
I mean, like, what kind of Gino are we gonna get today, type of thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, with me, I feel like people know from a mile away what kind of Christian they're gonna get. Like, this is a nice guy. He's probably a Cancer. He probably watches The Notebook. Check. But
Shout out to The Notebook.
I mean, shout out to the. Are you a rom-com type of guy?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You are, really?
You know my favorite movie?
What?
You ever watched A Walk to Remember?
Dude, that is the one rom-com that I've avoided because someone spoiled it for me.
For real?
Early.
Bro,
And I was like, I know what it's about already, and I don't think my tear ducts could handle it.
Yeah, bro, that movie, that should be fucking me up. Or, you ever watch A Star Is Born?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
bro.
good,
That movie,
dude.
I can't cry without watching it.
Yeah, I mean, it's and they sing hella good.
Mm-hmm. I didn't really know Lady Gaga was like a raw ass actress like that.
She could kill
really,
it.
Yeah, she really liked that.
And she's about to be Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be tight.
Yeah, I mean, like, she could do both. Can you act? I feel like you make a good actor.
I feel like I never tried. We could figure it out. I feel like I could do anything. Shit.
Wow.
I'm one of them people I feel like, bro, if I have the time to learn, I'll be able to learn it. You know what I mean?
Because that's a not unusual transition for like rappers to like dive deep into acting as well, and it's like pretty organic. Like, have you seen Dave before? And like, are you familiar with Gator? Like, how good of an actor?
Yeah, that shit was fire. Wait, you said Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
Gator, yeah.
Gator from Dave, yeah.
bro is actually a good actor for sure.
So good, dude. Makes
yep.
me cry. I mean, like, dude, yeah, you're really dope. Your lyricism is incredible. Like, what you do, you paint pictures very well with your words, man.
That's dope.
Something when I was doing some more research last night was like I was watching the video of you at the pergola, and you were rapping a craft brew drinker with a cold pizza, thoughts everywhere. I'm an avid overthinker.
Craft brew drinker with the cold pizza, thoughts everywhere. I'm a fucking overthinker.
It's
Yeah,
like
for sure.
such a good depiction of you.
Yeah, that's
know?
tight.
Like
That's
single
dope.
eyed. Like, what's the process like when you're writing, when you're practicing? Like, what is it? Does it come pretty easily now that you've been doing this for a minute?
So, you know, bro, when I like write music this year, I feel like I've really been leaning into it to where it's just, if I feel like I gotta force it, then I don't. So like a lot of the music that I made this past year, I don't even really remember actually writing it down. I know I write it. I don't freestyle. I'm like not one of those people. But like the actual act of writing it is just like I'm literally listening to the music and then I'm writing it. And I don't want it to be any tension in that process. So I just kind of like let it be free flowing. And if it's not, then I don't force it.
Wow. And it comes off that way. It seems very natural. And you've done this thing where your branding is incredible. Like,
For real, that's tight.
fuck yeah, dude.
So I'm always trying to work on that. But yeah, that's dope.
You've associated so many items since the very beginning. Like, I
Yeah.
can't look at a pair of Birkenstocks and not think about like Gino, you know?
That's tight.
Shout out to Birks, not for me. We were talking downstairs that it's not for the flat-footed, but that's all you wear. That's all you rock now?
Nah, I be catching myself wearing shoes.
Okay.
When I was like really trying to hammer it home, it's like, nah, I damn near stop what I'm doing to go buy some Birkenstocks. But I be catching myself wearing shoes for sure.
You said you were going to try to bring back Toms.
I'm not opposed to it.
Do you still have some pairs?
Nah, I don't know. I feel like they didn't last long. But like, yeah, I used to fuck with Toms.
Were
bro.
they even
was-
comfortable?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Really? They're like ninja
sure.
shoes.
Yeah.
Man. So you can sneak up on some motherfuckers. Ninja Gaiden on some motherfuckers.
Nah, Toms was cool. They was like real like, I don't know if the word is breathable, but
I mean, they look breathable.
yeah, that was cool, bro. Like that was cool. People didn't think that was cool, but don't nobody ever think nothing is cool until somebody make it cool.
I think, what is it? Like, because Burks kind of had that rep at first, right? People would be like, why
Yeah,
Why?
like, nigga, you got on Jesus shoes.
Jesus shoes, yeah. And then like people wearing socks with the burst. They're like, sandals are meant for just the bare
Yeah,
feet.
like, bro, don't ever. How the hell could you put socks in those? That's crazy. But also, too, there's like a responsibility that niggas think that I could barbecue.
Wait, that's an association with birds?
With fucking Jesus sandals.
Really?
For
That's
sure.
a thing?
And I can't barbecue. But yeah.
Oh shit! I mean, I didn't know there. It's not just because I'm wearing some dunks doesn't mean I can dunk. I wish I could.
Right.
But like,
Dunk's really a skateboard shoe though, so they probably feel like you could kickflip or tray flip.
Can you skateboard? Can you skate?
Nah, I tried. I tried when I was in 6th grade, and then I was one of those abnormal ass kids with like big feet.
Oh,
So,
that's a great abnormality because in the 6th grade everyone's coming up with the.
but I was wearing like 11 in 6th, 7th grade.
Wow.
Which didn't make sense. I was still like 5'9". Like I was still growing.
Oh, so it's like, were you wearing like Chucks with those and they were looking like clown shoes?
Yeah, I had to pull my shoestrings to the bone, like to the meat.
Stop, really?
To the meat, to the bone, to the meat.
Fuck, dude. I have like wide feet. So it's not like I had large feet. So like they weren't large this way, they were large this way. And I had this theory it's because I was overweight, so the gravity just pushed down on my pancake
you overweight?
feet. I was big. I was a big
real?
boy. Yeah, you're gonna see me like for the listeners out there, every single time I tug on my shirt, take a shot, it's because I don't want it to catch my side boob. I have this like trauma of just like as you look at me, just scan me like, is this guy actually obese? Dude, I was a fat kid. I had inside out nipples. Oh man.
Shit.
And then eventually, like I had lost enough weight that one morning I woke up and they were like, bing, bing. They
That's
came
crazy.
out.
They just pointed out. That's crazy. They
Yeah,
start
don't
poking
know.
through.
Don't know what it was.
I mean, that's dope. Hey, so did you have to do anything crazy to lose the weight, or was it just getting older?
Heartbreak.
For real?
Yeah.
How'd you deal with it?
Dude, well, the first.
Wait, hold on. So like, you got your heart broken,
I got my heart broke.
and then you just lost hella weight. You
Yeah.
sick to your stomach.
It was my first love, my first girlfriend, my first everything.
Fuck.
Yeah, my first canoodle and everything, And then she broke up with me, and I spent the first week getting fatter because
Are y'all still y'all cool?
we're all right. Yeah, we're cordial.
Oh, all right, I was about to disrespect her. No, I'm just like,
Yeah, look into the camera and just tell her that she's fucked up. No, I was like 19 years old. I was just a kid, bro.
for real.
That's life, man. Like it was a fork in the road where I had the decision, the option to either like be more of a piece of shit and eat more potato chips on my couch, or I use that kind of pent up energy to like better myself. And so that's the direction that I went in.
I feel like that could be applied to everything. I think a lot of people are just like that, or they not. Because so like I feel like everybody want better for themselves, right? But if you don't wake up every single day and work towards it, then it's just never gonna happen. You can't expect for things to just fall off the face of the earth.
Yeah, no, people want things to just fall on their lap. People don't understand that like when you go through these experiences, like it sucks at first, but subconsciously you don't realize you're getting better.
Bro, what's crazy is I feel like the times in my life where I feel like I've gotten things easily or in a way to where I don't necessarily feel like I deserved it, it didn't never feel the same as good. It never felt as good.
Yeah, man. There's something that's so beautiful about like when you work hard for something and you feel a whole lot of what are high highs without the low lows, right?
Facts. Man? You like see something through, and then to actually complete something, I feel like it's damn near no better feeling.
Dude, and that's like what you're doing with your discography, man. I was like looking through all of it, and it's a lot. Even in the year of 2024 alone. I mean, like, how do words of affirmation work with you? Do you hate receiving compliments? Like, so I know how to navigate this.
I don't know. I feel like
let's try it out.
So all right, so I had one of those childhoods where I feel like I wasn't really championed for anything. And so like, even if I did something good, right? And then I realized that in my adulthood, it made me weird as fuck with compliments.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why though, because it shouldn't be like that. Even like with compliments, I appreciate them. You know what I mean? Like genuinely, I appreciate them. But it's just like, all right, bro, thank you. You didn't have to say that.
You don't have to. Well, I mean, because now I'm trying to do it. Like when I'm genuinely like, a fan of someone, especially since I have like dope ass creatives on like yourself, I want to pay the compliment without making them feel weird. So
No, go.
just do it. All right. No, like really your ability to like really explore your vocal range too, because I'm a singer, man.
Oh, that's tight. I got some songs to play you after.
Please.
I'll play you some shit.
Please, because like not the way you say like fine, right?
And then I learned you had to give yourself grace. Fine.
In
Bluey.
in Bluey. So what you did for On the Radar, shout out to that, by the way.
For sure.
And like that, and even with what you did on Look Cypher, right? You said, shut your bitch ass. It's so, man, like I wanna go do something, man.
That's tight.
Yeah, stuff like that. And like also like shout out to the production quality and like what you rap over. So like the live, it's the live feel of like Lavender Candles or like Pumpkin Spice with
Def Hef and Connor Helms.
so good. So good. Like the bass line. I'm a sucker for a solid bass line, man.
Me too. It's one of my favorite
Bass on
instruments.
top, like over, just regular like production bass, but like an actual bass line is incredible. So like, yeah, dude, some dope ass shit.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
How does performing feel like for you? Is that just bring you like the immense amount of dopamine?
Yeah, I could just be the biggest cat in the world. And that, I could just J-cat the whole time. And I really live like a structured ass life. So like when I perform, I could just cat off. It's tight.
What kind of kid were you? Was this something like, were you a performer at all? So did this translate easily?
Bro, I was so quiet. Like I think when I first started trying to do music, not even trying, when I first started writing music, I didn't even tell nobody. I showed my little brother Jaden. And then it was just like, hey, I'm about to do this music thing. You feel me? Everybody like, all right, nigga, whatever. And then it's just like, as I kind of progressed in it, me being like an artist, an independent artist, has taught me a lot of life skills. Like taught me how to talk to people, taught me how to be in a bunch of, be in rooms and kind of exist but still be myself, and so much different things. But as a kid, I was so quiet. Like I was like a really, 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 really quiet kid. And yeah.
Did you have a lot of friends growing up? Like,
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Okay.
I had a bunch of friends, but I very much was still like, I don't know how to explain it. I was always fly on the wall. I feel like that's kind of,
You were the observer.
yeah,
Dude,
like a motherfucker.
Kids like other kids like that because you're not disrupting any energy. And also you must have been that type of kid that like when you talked, everyone looked because
Kinda,
if Gino's going to say something, since he doesn't say much, there's more weight to it.
Yeah, for sure. I've never really had a problem with friends. Like I love all my friends. A lot of the friends that I've grown up with, as like young kids, I'm still friends with them today. So yeah, always had friends, but I also was very much still always like a really reserved, quiet kid. You
The
feel me?
ladies liked that, huh? Growing up.
Yeah.
They're just like, what's going on in his mind?
Yeah, I did all right. It's crazy, bro. In 10th grade, I used to be like, if this wouldn't have never happened to me, I probably would have got my heart broken. I've never went through a heartbreak, right? So in 10th grade, I wrote this girl a poem.
Yeah.
And was it 10th grade? Yeah, it was 10th grade. She showed all of her friends, bro.
Ooh, you got to realize that's what girls do.
I was sick to my stomach because I was just like, I didn't even mean that.
What was on the
Nah,
poem?
I'm just playing. Nah, I don't even really remember, but I was just like, damn, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm curious as to, man, if you could somehow unlock your subconscious to find out what was on that poem. Like, what if it was just the words, craft brew drinker with the cold pizza? Will you please go to prom with me, Annalisa? That'd be like
Annalisa.
crazy. Yeah, I used to write hella poems for... Dude, I was such a softie. I got my heart broken multiple times and just kept
Bro,
kept
I ain't
going.
gonna lie, that happened to me and I turned up.
Oh,
I did.
when you got your heart broken, you turned up.
Nah, that wasn't really a heartbreak. It was just like a break of trust, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because I never really, like at that point in time, I wasn't sharing anything that I ever written. You feel me?
Dude, it's so vulnerable to share what you write. I mean, especially like if it's a poem to another like female and whatnot. Girls be doing that though. They be like, like I'll tell my fiance one thing, and like it'll spread across the group. You know, like our
She
friend
put you in a group chat?
I mean, like she tells her best friend, and her best friend's dating my best friend, and then my best friend tells, you know, and it's just like now everyone knows that Christian has diarrhea or whatever the fuck, you know, some shit like that. Did you go to like any of the dances growing up? Mm-hmm. Did you?
Yeah, for sure. We used to go to like parties and functions and shit. Like, yeah, I used to. I don't know. They used to be fun as fuck. For sure. I used to have fun.
Were you a big party guy? Like, were you like throwing back shots and whatnot? Were you that kind of guy? Or were you smoking weed? You're more like a.
I was smoking weed. I was smoking weed for sure.
Yeah. I can't do that. Weed makes me paranoid.
Yeah,
so,
me too. I don't like smoking at all now. Mm-hmm. I don't like smoking at all. But as a kid, I was just smoking for no reason. We used to drink and shit. We used to like steal bottles.
Whoa.
And do shit like that. Yeah.
How would you do that? You got
really just walk in a Safeway, grab it, and walk out. But it'd have to be like at nighttime.
It seems so easy.
It'd have to be at nighttime, and then you go into. So I don't know if y'all notice, like if you go in a Safeway now at night, they got one exit closed.
They do.
And that's because of me. No, I'm just playing. Nah, but
your face on posters at the Safeway.
Nah, but we used to do that.
Damn. The thing that I only stole like one thing in my life, and it was just a crew neck sweater from Walmart, and I was like, oh,
you really wanted it, huh?
Oh man, I really wanted it. It was just a $10 Fruit of the Loom sweater.
Did they have anything on it?
No, dude, it was just a basic crew neck sweater type of thing.
Sometimes you need it, bro. You need it.
Do you miss those days? Do you miss your youth? I mean, you're still young as fuck, but do you miss like the no consequential type of youth?
I feel like I was seeing consequences early. So like, I feel like it was a bunch of things in my life to where I could have went this way, but I'm like, nah, I kind of understand what's happening there, so I'm gonna go this way.
What are some of those examples? Do you have like a specific one?
Shit, friends going to jail, you know, just like street shit, like that type of thing. Drugs, like I seen we had basically seen somebody start overdosing in 6th grade off of pills. Yeah. So, yeah, like I don't know, I just used to see shit as a kid growing up, and that shaped my decision making on certain things. I'm just like, well, fuck, bro, I'm not doing that. I don't want to go to jail. Yeah. I understood that as a very, very young kid. But
because people will get into that. I mean, like, was it because it was Berkeley that you were growing up in, and like.
So I'm from Berkeley, but most of my family from Oakland. I got a lot of friends and family from Oakland. I also moved around hella much too.
And why was that?
I don't really know.
Were you able to clock that in? Because like I remember like the first time I moved, I didn't even know how to handle it. I remember, dude, I was just kind of like, so I moved from Pittsburgh to Benicia, right? And then first of all, I didn't know it was called Benicia. I thought it was Benicia. And so the last day of school, I would tell people like, by the way, I'm leaving. They're like, where are you going? I said, Benicia. They're like, Christian's going to a whole ass other country.
That's hella funny. I mean, you went to Benicia High?
Yeah.
I went my 10th grade year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I got recruited to play basketball.
What year did you graduate?
I only went that 1 year.
How old are you?
30.
I'm 30 as well. Wait, I'm 31. So you was
a year older than me.
I was a year older than you. Holy shit.
So that year, what happened that year? It was when, I don't want to say it, it's like all the black basketball players came to the school.
So they all came to the school?
Yeah, it was like 10 of us that got recruited by Al Ados.
Whoa. And that's why there was just like, so you were playing ball over at Benicia for a bit?
Yeah, but I got bad grades. So I was just at the school.
Kind of sucks how that
fucking
happens.
around.
Were you good at ball?
I was all right. My friends was better than me, though.
Because you dunked. You could probably dunk. Huh?
I could, yeah.
Damn, I'm so jealous. So jealous of your height. My brother's 6'2", and then I watched him grow up, and then I was just like, I can't wait. And I'm still waiting type of thing.
Yeah, sorry.
Dude, like
wait, so did you know Nando?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nando was my TA, bro, at Benicia. That's how me and him got cool.
That's so crazy, yeah, really?
So me and Nando got cool because we was playing, I think, kickball or dodgeball, and I threw a ball at Coach Holden's head.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and then Nando and all his friends, they was like, I like this little nigga.
Because you did that?
Yep.
That's how you make friends.
Yeah.
Is just, be the opposition.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. We probably crossed paths multiple times then, dude. Talk to me about fatherhood, bro. Like, I know that's something, like, it's so cool that, like, I got to talk to Neff about fatherhood. And I know that you two have bonded through fatherhood and whatnot. But, like, what is that, like, taught you? And, like, is there anything that you're able to take from that and translate into, like, into music
Life
type
music,
of thing?
Yeah. Shit, it's taught me, I feel like, damn near probably everything about myself. Yeah, I don't know, that's, like, such a loaded thing. I think I was just kind of moving and doing stuff, right, before I had a kid. And then now I really feel like I wake up every single day with a purpose.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important for men to have.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But yeah.
Because it's easy to be lost type of thing.
Yeah, nah, for sure. For sure. I think so like I had like a very just kind of not traumatic I had a traumatic childhood, but just a very like things happening all the time. I'm having to deal with like a bunch of different things and going through things, seeing things as a kid. And I think the reason that it's so important, fatherhood is so important to me now is just because it's like, all right, well, I understand how life can be as a kid going through a bunch of these different things. You are my child, right? I can't have you go through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want your kid to, I mean, that's how my dad was with me. Like everything, he lived a impoverished life in the Philippines and was like part of like this boy gang in the Philippines.
It's crazy.
And then so like he didn't want me to which is crazy because he's just like a normal accountant now. And I'm like, I would never have thought that you were breaking broomsticks on like kids' heads and whatnot.
Damn, bro. Yo, dad sound thugged out.
I think if push comes to shove.
Yeah, get off. Bro, that's crazy. Like, imagine my accountant hitting the nigga with a broomstick.
Dude, I have this conspiracy theory about my father.
Was it?
I think he's clean.
Like
I've thought in the past. No, he's just a raging alcoholic. No, I think that I used to think in the past like that he was cleaning money or something like that.
Oh, for real?
I mean, because like it would make sense if he was an accountant or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, dude. With music, like, were you listening to music at a young age, and did it pop in your brain as a kid, like, hey, like I could possibly one day do this?
I don't think that there was an exact moment, right? I just used to always like love rap music. But it wasn't ever really like I'm going to do this when I grow up. It just kind of like, almost like it kind of just happened, it was like I was interested in it. And then, all right, well, fuck, what do I do, to kind of act upon this interest? I go record. Berkeley High, we had like a recording studio.
Nice.
At the top of the C building. So I recorded my first song there. I'm like, damn, I like this. Let me do more and do more. And then eventually, it's today.
Was there anything else that was kind of on your creative plate that you're like, if it wasn't music, it would have been this type of thing?
No.
It always been that?
Yeah, like, nah, not really.
Damn, I think you chose the right thing. I mean, it's tough, dude. Like, it's and like going up there and like perform. I mean, it's so cool that you say you do Simon Says in front of people. That's I'm excited to see that tonight because you're gonna perform later tonight.
We might do Simon Says.
Okay, I like how it's just
enough space. I'm down for sure.
Yeah, dude, and I had a question regarding like, so you did the Look Cypher.
Yeah,
and
shout out to Sav 10.
You switch up. You do like 6 miles at Tilden, like halfway through. When you do a cypher like that, a freestyle like that, is that prepped in your brain that you're gonna spit those bars? Like you're gonna spit half of that track in the middle? What's
crazy is with the Look Cypher, I had something completely written like for it, but I had wrote it that same day, and then when like the way that he run it, it's like, all right, bro, you got 2 takes. Right. And I'm like, oh, fuck. All right. Well, thank you, bro. I wrote this shit today. And so I fucked up the first take. Absolutely. And then the second take, I'm a perfectionist, right? So like the first take, everybody, oh yeah, nah, you good. But in my head, I'm like, nah, bro, that shit was trash. So we did the second take. and I fucked up in the beginning. That's why I take like that pause. And then I'm like, all right, let me go to old reliable.
Oh, that dude, you can't even tell though.
For real?
Yeah. So wait, so that first half of the cipher you had written that day.
Yeah.
Dude, I was scrubbing for like 20 minutes. I was like, where did he pull that verse from?
But I never even recorded that song, I don't think. But yeah.
Yeah, because I couldn't find it. I'm sure.
For sure.
That was dope. And that's kind of like seeing that, and it's just so cool to see you in your element, right? Like
yeah,
once
tight.
again, exploring like the vocal. I mean, because this is your instrument, and it's more than, because I've heard rappers just kind of be like monotonous with it, but like, you know, delivery and like, you know, going down there, and it's kind of like, you know, it's very theatrical too,
bro. Like, things don't gotta be so serious all the time. You know, you like creatively, you always want to be able to just do whatever the hell you want to do, or like, I feel like if you're not doing whatever the fuck you want to do, then why are you even doing it?
Yeah,
creatively, right? So like, if I'm recording a song, I want to be able to do whatever the hell I want to do, like try any idea, you know, etc. And so some things don't even need to be thought about. I didn't think about doing that. I just did it.
And that's why it comes naturally.
Yeah,
because it's not planned.
The same thing with On the Radar. I didn't plan on doing it. I think it kind of go along to where I was saying I could just be a J-Cat while I'm performing. It feels the same way. I don't think about anything that I do when I perform. Yeah. Like, I know I just said we'd probably do Simon Says, but while I'm up there, depending on the vibe, we might end up fucking playing hopscotch. Yeah. You feel me? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how it's gonna go. But I just, like, when it comes to expression and creativity, I just need to be free flowing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's that flow state. That absolute flow state when you're in the pocket and you're like comfortable and you're in your zone and you have that power on stage to be like, Simon Says this or that type of thing. Yeah, like, do you get nervous now that you've done this for a minute, like performance wise type of thing?
I get nervous, right? But I also know that, so I perform so much to where it's like, yeah, I get nervous. And then I also know when I actually go on stage, I'm okay. So I get nervous, but I'm not too nervous. I'm not too nervous about the nervousness. You get what I'm saying? It's like,
you know, it's normal to you. You know that feeling.
Like, I know, like, all right, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, nigga, you nervous right now. But as soon as you can, like, hey, I'm LOE Gino, then you're fine.
That's when it dissipates, is when you introduce yourself. That's a nice feeling. Like, what's it feel like to, when you hear the crowd chatter right before you get on stage, and like it's about time that you're gonna hop up? That's like, isn't it a good fucking feeling?
It is. That's probably the most scary feeling, because you'll never really, especially if it's like people that I've done a lot of opening. You feel me? And so I'm like going into rooms where nobody is going to know who the fuck I am. Yeah. And so it's always like a damn, bro. Like, are they going to be receptive for this? Like, I did a show in June. For Travis Credit Union, like they company party or something that. And I was like, nigga, why the fuck am I performing at a bank? Like, that's crazy. But it went great, for sure. Like, it went phenomenally. And so, yeah, you just never really know. That's always the scary part.
Do you like big crowds or like small, intimate crowds more? Like, what do you fuck with?
I think big crowds. I think big crowds, if they're being responsive. So if you got like a big ass crowd and they're like being too cool, or, you know what I mean, then that's kind of like dicey. But yeah, I think probably big crowds. Yeah. Small crowds are fun as fuck too, because I could just do the most cat shit in the world.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
And it's like intimate, because like, you know, I told you I'm a singer. I love the feel of a big crowd. You know, it's easy to win over a big crowd, because if a section of the crowd likes you, then that kind of love is contagious, right? An intimate crowd feels more earned in my eyes.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's riskier, you know? Like, you know, and I don't like singing in front of other singers. Like, do you ever like get that? Like, it's easy to rap in front of like a bunch of people that don't rap, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, is the pressure ever on, like, if you're like rapping in front of other rappers, because they know exactly they are artisans of the craft?
Nah, I don't really feel like that. Just because I don't really rap for nobody else. You feel me? I don't. If it's for you, then cool. But if not, it's not. I got to do my thing anyway.
Yeah.
I think with singing though, it's way more technical. Like, damn, bro, you out of pitch, you out of key. You know what I mean?
Fuck, dude.
You sound pitchy here. Oh shit, you should have probably let that run a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's tough. I'll tell you that. Like I've had some bad shows. Where like my voice just wasn't it.
Start pitching.
No, dude, I did this like before I was cool with like CRSB. I remember I was like in this five person vocal group where we performed at some like gig here in Vallejo, and then I was like, oh shit, CRSB's here. Like, can't fuck this up. Fucked it up so bad, dude. There was a key change, and then we had just learned this song. And I was like the soloist on this, and I fucked up the key change, and we all had to kind of, you know, there's no live instrumentation to back you.
Damn.
So like when that happened,
oh
like,
wait, y'all
acapella.
Oh
yeah, we were one of those groups.
That's fire though. I feel like that type of shit is respect, bro. So anytime that you're performing, you basically getting your reps in. You get what I'm saying? So me personally, right? If I go out and I'm at a show or something and then I see a 5-man a cappella group, they're doing it fucking 1920 style where they walking, you feel me, trying to talk to the girl and baby. That shit raw as fuck to me. Barbershop quartet style.
Yeah.
That's fire as fuck. So like me personally, even if I catch the fuck up, it's like, well, damn, bro, that's fire. That's not even something I've seen.
Dude, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That was something I did, you know, like in high school. Like
you serenaded?
Yeah, like way too much, dude.
Damn.
I was just like, Yasion's over here nodding his head. He knows exactly how it is.
You witnessed it?
Not him, but that's just a Filipino.
I always wanted to see a nigga do that.
Yeah.
That's tight.
I mean, because Filipinos were romantics. Like, we're cheesy. I'm a cheesy motherfucker, especially like growing up, and I was this fat kid that was usually friend zoned. I was like, all right, I got to bring the big guns out. And so I would sing along with my other friend singers and be like, okay, there's this girl. Her name's Amara, and I want to take her to prom. She has AP Psych 6th period. You 4, hold these signs. You 4, sing with me. You play the ukulele. Let's come in. And this is a true story.
It worked.
It worked. Yeah,
I was gonna say, bro.
I mean, she already kind of knew that she was gonna
work.
Yeah, but
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Were you a cheesy person like that? So, like, when you did go to these dances, and let's say, did you like have a date?
Nah, I wasn't cheesy.
Oh, you weren't cheesy.
I was an asshole, like to girls growing up, bro. I wasn't like mean, but I just did not care. Like, that's kind of
so did you
that's
like
the guys I grew up with? Like, bro, we didn't give a fuck. We was just thugging.
Why did you like go up to a girl and you're just like, yo, what's good? Like, I dig you. Come with me. If you don't, I don't care.
I don't even really know. Like, I think it was more so just like, I don't know. I don't want to sound, but yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't really know how.
I mean, it's not even us anymore.
But I've never,
We're so
bro, as a
different.
kid, I never was like, hey, do you want to go on a date with me? Like, that has never happened. I never did that. I don't even know if I've ever done that.
How did you get with your girl that you're with now?
I was sick. Oh, so all right. So it's a funny story. So we have mutual friends, right? And we were going to go to this Halloween party. Both of us almost didn't go. And then, so we both almost didn't go. We both ended up going to the party. And then we just got drunk. Neither of us, like, I barely drink and she barely drink. We got hella drunk and we was just flirting the whole night.
Nice.
And then all of our friends, they was like, oh yeah, bro, they drunk. This shit is never going to go anywhere. So we pretty much been together since. But so what locked it in was like, all right, so she had, for Halloween, she was like a cat or something like that. And for some reason, I think I like woke up with her cat ears in my pocket.
Whoa,
nothing
dude.
crazy, nothing spicy or nothing like that.
I just pants.
No. Oh, that's crazy. That was a good joke. But so it was nothing. I think like she dropped them, I just picked them up, and then I had hit her. I think on Instagram, was like, "Hey, bruh, you gotta want your cat ears."
Ooh,
and then she was like, "Yeah." So we met up, but on the way, I'm like, "Hey, I'm sick." You feel me? I'm sick. And so she showed up with like halls and shit. And I was like, yeah, bro.
Locked in.
That's locked in.
Locked in. Because if she wasn't interested, especially after a drunk night and she's sober, then she wouldn't have gone U-Haul. She'd been like, okay, get better soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. That's the coolest shit ever, man, to like, hey, you forgot your cat ears. You're going to kind of want them back.
Bro, why would she want the cat ears back? That's crazy.
Wow. Dude, yeah, that's stuff like I would overthink. I wouldn't be able to do that, man.
How'd you be with your girl?
We both worked at Marine World.
Was he 15 and a half?
I was 18 and she was 17.
Okay.
And we were performers there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so I was a singer there and she was a dancer there. Dude, it's so cheesy. It's so cheesy. But I was a singer. So my first day I walk in, I see this cute ABG with a beanie on with some lashes. And I'm like, oh, she's cute. This little pocket Asian. And
Pocket Asian is crazy.
And then she saw me get up on stage and she heard me sing. And then I had heard through the chatter of like, hey, yo, Melissa thinks you're cute. Can she, is it cool if I give her your number? Mm-hmm. And I just lost all my weight at this point. This was like a few months after my first breakup where I lost all the weight. And so shit. I had like weird confidence, but I also didn't understand that like when a woman would like me romantically type of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then we started like texting and the rest was history. But yeah, dude, just kind of like, it's the cheesiest thing. Like I would sing for her all the time. Now she like does not give a fuck, dude. She does not give a fuck.
Damn.
Does your girl like to? Do you like? Do you spit your shit for her before like releasing it? Like, is she like a judge for it?
Nah, not really. Yeah, not really. She like usually hears it after it comes out. Mm-hmm. I feel like unless it's somebody like involved with the creative process, I don't really necessarily like showing stuff. Especially if it's personal.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I like a lot of the times when I have something personal, I don't even really want to talk about it.
Yeah.
At least in that moment when it's like fresh and I just made it or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got a lot more coming out this year?
Hopefully, yeah. I have a lot more music. Still trying to formulate how I'm going to get it out.
Okay.
But it's a lot coming for sure.
That's nice.
This year, next year, whatever, it's a lot. It's a show coming.
Now that you've hit like some pretty like big accolades, like you've been on the radar, like, and that shit was dope.
Thank you.
What's the next thing? Like, what's on your bucket list, would you say?
So my whole plan, bro, or my only goal is to get 10,000 people to spend $10 a year with me.
Jeez,
that's it.
Wow.
So anything else that happens is dope, right? Mm-hmm. So anything that comes with it is dope, but it's like that's kind of my whole focus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's very possible. I mean, like you've dropped projects on Even before, and it's dope. And I'm like, so I love that we're coming into this wave of like pay what you want for this artist's work, or just wait for Spotify to drop it type of thing,
right?
But like that's cool. And like, How does it feel to like, hey, this is work that I put out there and people are actually dropping dime to like listen to it early?
Bro, it feels phenomenal. It feels just almost like unreal just because, again, like the way that I started doing music, I wasn't even really telling anybody. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And so to go from that to actually have people playing and purchasing and, et cetera, it's crazy. It's dope.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, like, merch, like you're moving merch like you're moving cocaina or something.
Hell yeah, bro. That's an independent artist's biggest currency.
It's so much money, right?
Yep.
It's like, and I bought one of your hoodies and it's such a dope hoodie.
Thank you, bro.
Such a dope hoodie. It makes me look kind of jacked in it, so I'm like,
because I got a shirt for you in the car.
oh, thanks. Yeah, like because I got. I just dropped some merch too, and like that shit sold hella fast. Mm-hmm. And I did a pay what you want type of thing with it. Yeah. And a lot of my friends were like, why are you gonna do that? And I made the most lucrative amount of money that I've ever made through this podcast.
For real? The merch, yeah, 1,000%.
And that's nice. I mean, like, and that's able to that goes back into just funding your passion for this whole thing.
Yep.
Dude, studio time must be expensive, right?
So this is my sales pitch for CSSB. So where I record at, it is called City Sound Soundbite, right? And you basically, it's like a very innovative spot. So in the spot, there's 3 different recording studios. Mm-hmm. There's a green room, like for shooting film.
Yeah.
There's a podcast space. There's a merch space. And there is a barbershop. Right?
There's a barbershop in there?
There's a barbershop. And so basically in this different space, it's basically ran by a couple or like a collective of people from SAC. And they run it in a way to where it's almost like a gym membership. Mm-hmm. So you can pay $120 a month and you can use 4 hours at each space every single month or every week, 4 hours a week at every single space. Yeah. For like $120 a month. Or
dude,
there's tiers for it, but yeah.
That's a dope concept. Mm-hmm. You said like a gym membership.
It's a gym membership, and gym for creatives.
And you get your reps in and you're actually being able to produce content. Yep. That's incredible.
A lot of people don't really realize like how much it costs to just start. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, with anything, a lot of people don't realize it.
Yeah, people go into this blind. Do you remember the first time you like walked into a professional booth?
I was nervous as fuck, and I couldn't even rap. It took me so long to do one verse.
What year was it?
Like a professional recording studio, probably like 2015, 16.
Wow. Where was it at? Like, what's a play-by-play? Like, you were nervous? Did you take hella takes and whatnot?
Yeah, it was like as a rapper, bro. When you first starting to rap, and you're like. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, fuck. Let me do it back. Run it back. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on, bro. Oh, fuck. And then you just feel the engineer getting irritated with you, like, this nigga weak. And then you feel the people that you come to the studio with, they're like, damn, this nigga might not got it. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
And that makes it worse sometimes,
makes it
right?
Worse, bro. It makes it way worse.
Because like now the pressure's on.
Pressure's on, and then the vibe is gone, and yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And now you're just knocking it out in like 15 minutes, just going there, boom, and then out.
Shit, even less sometimes. But so what I do want to say about that space though is just like it grows you. Mm-hmm. So I record really quickly, right? It's usually because I got what I want to do written before I go in. Yeah. So I record really, really quickly. And that just comes, how I was saying downstairs, it comes from me not being able to pay for studio time. Mm-hmm. So I want to basically go in, and engineers probably don't even like this because they thrive off of people needing to be in there for a long time.
Makes sense.
And that makes sense. But me personally, it's like, I got to a point to where I'm like, well, fuck, bro, I'm paying $50 an hour here. I need to be able to record 3 songs in an hour for this to make sense for me. You feel me?
Wow, but that's an incredible concept. I mean, like I was telling you downstairs, that just makes you good. Mm-hmm. That makes you good, and you're doing it you're doing it because you have your time is finite.
Yeah, for sure.
You're doing it like you said this beautiful thing downstairs. You said like not even in a negative fashion, but you have no other choice but to work 60-hour work weeks. Mm-hmm. You have no other choice but to do that, and on top of that, go into the studio, go into the booth, spit in the mic. In a finite amount of time, you know, or else you're spending the hard-earned cash that you got from the 60-hour work week that you're trying to spend for your family, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so when you're pushed into a corner for like any humans out there, that's when you grow the best.
Absolutely.
That's when your DNA alters itself, like through those moments. Like when there are moments in my life where I had no other option but to like, I gotta just fucking do this. Mm-hmm. I can't complain. I can't do, you know, I'm a big softy. Mm-hmm. I'm like, but you know, those moments are irreplaceable.
I feel like it's all right to complain. I complain, but I never like try to dwell and live where I'm at, if that makes sense. So you still got to allow yourself to feel the human emotions, you feel me, that you feeling. So you got to go through the process. But at the same time, like you either going to keep your feet moving or swimming. You can keep swimming, or you going to stand where you at. Me personally, I can't just be like, all right, bro, fuck it. This is how life is. I just accept it. Mm-hmm. I can't do that. I always got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. So like in terms of me working, it's like, I didn't really have like that great of a foundation growing up, right? Mm-hmm. So like with my family now, I need that. Something I need for my livelihood. I'm gonna be stressed the fuck out if I don't have that, right? And that is going to affect what I love to do and what I feel like I'm here to do, which is music, right? So I damn near need that for me to be able to do this comfortably, because for me to be able to do this comfortably, that is not gonna be able to be fucked up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And that's really good that you have that kind of awareness to be able to step back and look at everything that that is necessary, that needs to be done in order for those things that are 3-4 steps down the line to be done, right? And like, you know, there's a lot of people like, you know, I was telling you downstairs, I'm a dumb boy. I'm like focused on like the issue at hand, and like I will get upset sometimes, and like sometimes it takes taking a step back to like understand like I need to do this so that life is more comfortable down the line. Yeah. Yeah, man. And on top of that, hey, shout out to Yasion. He does a lot of like your cover art and all of that stuff. Like a lot, like you have the aesthetic, the showmanship, and like the quality and the professionalism is there. Even scrolling all the way back down, like you kind of already understood back in 2018 that I have a brand that I need to push. And it was like your feet, the socks and Birkenstocks, and just like a different kind of like background. Yeah. Like
it all don't come from me though. It's different people like Yasion, like Momo, like Chico, like Bennett in my life, right? You don't know who Bennett is. That's a completely different thing. But so like I've been lucky enough to have people in my life that have cared enough to want to help and help me think about things that I'm missing and et cetera, et cetera. I'm able to lean on those people.
Yeah, dude, because it takes a village, man. It takes a village, and like everyone goes up together. Yeah. Because we think we can do this alone. We can do a lot of this stuff alone, but like once we tap into each other's resources, like that's when we will excel.
For sure.
Like even after this, like I don't know what I have to offer you, but you see what I got, you see what I have, whatever that is to you, hit me up and I got you, man.
All right, bro. Don't say that.
Yeah, dude.
Say that. I'm always asking for favors.
Yeah, bro. Like if you're here, I mean, it depends on what the favor is. Like it's kind of like, yo,
bro, let me hold $20 till tomorrow.
Yo, bro, you got a sandwich or something?
Like, bro, what? It's 3 a.m. Yo, go home.
Which I would get up and I'd make you a sandwich if you really needed it. I'd be like, yo, he works long work weeks. I guess he needs a sandwich. Dude, yeah. Do you want to spit something? Like usually
No.
you said no?
Please don't.
We don't have to.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Because I have no clue. I don't know how to rap. Please, brother.
Yeah, I don't know if you know how some of these episodes end, and you could still deny this. Yasion knows how these episodes end, but at the end of the episode, I have a comedy improv background. Okay. And like I end the episodes with like fuck yeah, then we're rolling into this with the right energy, my friend. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna do an improv scene, and the improv scene could be based off of anything and everything having to do with the conversation that we had today, or it could be based off of nothing at all. Does that sound cool with you?
Yep.
All right. And do you want to start off the scene, or do you want me to start it off?
I'd rather you start it off because I also don't fully know what you're talking about.
Do you want me to explain anything else before we get into it?
Nope,
So it's not just, oh, dang, you're just about to raw dog this improv scene. All right. Well, I'm cool with it. Can I get a suggestion from the audience? We got Yasion over here behind the camera. Can you just give me a word that could inspire the scene? Birkenstocks. Gino, welcome to Birkenstocks & Co. We really enjoy what you've been doing for the culture of Birkenstocks. We really like your size 16 feet, and I think that it will really sell to our demographic. Right now, it says AI is calculating that women between the ages of 25 to 35 love big men with big feet. So we'd like to use your feet in a few of these Birkenstock photos for promo. Is that okay with you?
That sounds phenomenal.
Okay, sounds good.
So it's great that you have me here. I am homeless and I need money for sandwiches. And so it's great. I'm very thankful to be here with my heavily endowed feet.
Yeah.
So yeah,
they look great. I mean, like it's saying, you don't have socks on right now. We can provide socks for the Birkenstocks if you want to go that route.
Yes.
It looks like you spent your last few dollars on a pedicure. Am I right?
Yes. No.
What is it?
I have my cousin, Shasha.
Your cousin Shasha.
She just painted clear. She painted clear polish.
Oh, is she the lady standing behind you?
Yeah, she's 450 pounds.
Hi, Shasha. All right. Looks like Shasha.
She's taking a food nap.
A food nap. Is
Yeah.
she a diabetic? Is she okay?
Probably not.
I could feel her gout from over here. Okay, so let's. All right, so you want sandwiches. You have no
Yes.
money for sandwiches. Lucky for you, this is a big corporate business. We have fridges full of sandwiches.
Show me the money.
Okay, we'll show you the sandwiches, and then the money will come after we release all of these promos. Okay, let me go down the list of the sandwiches, and you just tell me when to stop when you want the sandwich that we want, okay? We got pesto chicken and arugula. We got a common BLT. We got a Dutch crunch with, it's just mayo. It's for the white people that come through. And we have, it's a banh mi. Banh mi, are you familiar with banh mi?
Nope.
It's a Vietnamese sandwich.
Oh, yeah. I love
that's
those.
Yeah, okay. I've listed 4. Any of those pique your interest yet?
No.
Okay, then I'm just going to keep going. Luckily for you, I can keep going. All right. So other than that, we have a vegan.
Let me just stop you there.
Okay.
Because you said vegan.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a meat lover sandwich.
Okay. Well, that was going to be the next one. I'm going to list all of the meats. Are you fine with red meats?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this one has 3 different cuts of steaks. It has a skirt steak satay. It also has lamb chop. It has pork chop. It also has meatballs, but the meatballs were put into a blender and blended in there for a nice.
So this is ground beef.
It's ground beef. Yes. It's ground beef, Gino. It's we're doing this for you, man.
Okay,
You want to
okay.
do? Is this?
Yeah, let me stay on.
Okay, that's good. That sandwich.
Yes.
Cindy, bring the meat lover sandwich. Thank you, Cindy. All right. And also take care of Shasha. Call Kaiser. All right. So cut to the next day after all the shots were taken. Gino. The bigwigs up top, they are loving your feet. They're fucking loving it.
That's so great because I know they stink.
Well, it's not a scratch and sniff kind of picture, so it's okay if they stink. That's why I'm wearing a mask right now. I don't give a fuck about COVID. I've gotten it before, but they do stink. We want to do a Burke collab with you.
Okay.
What does that look like?
A Burke collab?
Yeah, like a Birkenstock collab.
A Birkenstock collab.
Well, yeah,
I want
your
you,
own custom.
What I want you to do is take the Birkenstock
Okay.
and somehow I want you to take the straps off of it.
Okay.
So to basically just be the cork bottom at the bottom,
Okay.
but keep it on my feet when I walk.
Okay. So you want some sort of adhesive
Yes.
to go on just the bottom of your feet
Yes.
and on just your bare feet.
Yes.
So it's of 16, the size 16 foot.
So most of the money will be spent on cork
Oh.
from the sole.
And so do we sell the adhesive with these?
Yes.
Gibbets. How do gibbets go on if it's just bare feet?
Gibbets are from Crocs. So are you sure you're at the actual Birkenstock CEO?
I'm sorry. I just had an eighth of heme, and I'm not fully here, dude. So here's your fucking meat lover sandwich, and I hope you have a good life. And scene. I forgot. Why did I think of Crocs, dude? Yo, dude, thanks for getting a little silly with me. Can't wait for Simon Says or Hopscotch later. But we'll see what happens. LOE, Gino, thank you so much for coming through, brother. This was so much fun. And until next time, we'll set the next podcast for 2028.
Yeah, we also been trying to do this shit for a year and a half.
For hella long.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I think we've been playing phone tag. I think next time I'm just gonna send a carrier pigeon to you, so there's no way you could miss it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't like pigeons.
Okay, then what kind of bird would you rather me send to you?
I don't like birds.
Fuck,
Bro,
dude.
if you think about it, birds are crazy.
They're scary.
They're scary,
They're
but they're very,
so
very scary beings.
Fucking scary
beings.
dude. Yeah, they don't give a
Have you
fuck.
ever looked a seagull in the eye?
I'd rather not. It's like Medusa, dude. I'll turn
Fucking
into
crazy.
stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Pier 39 and I saw 3 pigeons hanging out and they all were missing 1 foot. They all were missing 1 foot. It's like they had a 1 foot pigeon gang.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Rats of the sky.
Bro,
man.
San Francisco pigeons are crazy.
Fuck.
They crazy,
are,
bro. They're
man.
crazy. They don't give a fuck about shit. Bro, They be thugged out, bruh.
Yeah, man.
They'll take your sandwich out of your hand.
They will. You blink for wait a little too long, they'll take your sushi roll. They'll take anything, man.
TL pigeons for sure.
And they'll shit on your forehead. People say that that's good luck. It's not.
Getting shat on is good luck.
That's what
pigeon?
people say. Yeah, on the forehead specifically.
That's crazy. You ever got shot on your forehead?
No, but my second date with my fiance when we were first starting out, we went to Berkeley. She was like, "It's such a nice day."
Oh, she got shot on?
She got shot on. She was so embarrassed.
For real? How did it make you react? I feel like me just getting to know a girl and I see her get shot on, I'd be like, damn. I don't know if I like it.
Oh, dude, that's out of her control.
I know.
That's out of her control.
I know. It just, you know how, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Have you? I did the Simba thing on her. I'm kidding.
Oh,
Can you imagine just spreading the shit across her forehead?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, be free, child. Yeah. Nah. Fuck birds.
Yeah.
I'll send a frog, carrier frog or something like that.
Yep.
But before we get out of here, please look into the barrel of your camera and please let the listeners know like where they can find you, what they have to look forward to, and all that stuff.
You got a lot to look forward to. Just follow me at LOE.Gino on Instagram, LOE space GINO on everything else, and just stay tuned.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Baddies, you guys know where to find me. You guys know where to find the podcast because you're already here. One more thing, Gino. Once again, looking into the barrel of your camera, leave the baddies with the phrase of saying a piece of advice that they could go about their day with that reminds them that it can't be that bad.
Show up for yourself.
Fuck yeah. Perfect. All right. Thanks again, man. Appreciate it. Till next time.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Peace.
I just
Love
got
you.
to snap
Bye.
after.
It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad.